Hello, my name is Katie, and I was in your workshop yesterday in Franklin. I just wanted to thank you. I was so empowered and inspired after hearing you speak. It was seriously one of the best workshops I have been to in my 18 years of teaching. I was just in awe of your positive energy and felt like I had to leave and start thinking of how to incorporate what you said in my life immediately.
She's turned the message she's been delivering to women in all of her popular workshops and trainings into a book called Positive Vibes for Women, which is already a bestseller on Amazon and is sure to expand the playing field for women everywhere.
Many educators and parents and things that saw me in this work in this space said, you know, we need this for us.
Right.
You know, somewhere along the line, we miss, you know, from the time that you're 9 to 15, and then, you know, your 20s, 30s into, you know, into my 40s, we'll leave it at that.
Mine too.
We
It's
all
okay.
need that.
Yes.
We can lose
Right.
whether it's our identity
Right.
or our way. And so, you know, just coming back to that, really thinking about that. So I began to build content and do these workshops where I actually go and speak with people and give them tools and strategies about how to take better care of themselves. Something else you should know is that I served in the United States military. So anyone that's in an environment where they are the minority, I get it. So the ratio was 27-1 when I went into the service. Don't judge me. I think I went into the Air Force because I saw Top Gun. And I thought, the ratio is pretty good. I'm going to try that, you know? I was 17 years old, my poor mother, but it all worked out. I served as a medic for about 8 years and loved that service. But you learn to stand in your power in those environments. So if the kids that you're working with see you standing in your power, they will learn that because you are their best example. Our behavior, parents, teachers, educators, whatever situation you're in.
In your book, you say that there are 6 powers that we're completely ignoring, and I would 100% agree with all 6 of those. How do people go about embracing that and the women especially? I feel as though there's this disconnect.
Right. Well, I think we're so self-critical, right? Where society is hard on us because we're airbrushing things on magazines, we're doing things out there that aren't real, especially even with social media. And then we're comparing ourselves always, you know, trying to prove. And so I think when you come from that first power of embracing yourself, really loving yourself, you know, from a deep, deep place, it doesn't matter if I have a baseball cap on or I just left the gym or if I'm all fabulous on a TV show,
Right.
right? 70,000 thoughts, 85% of them are negative. Holy heck. So it is work to stay positive, right? And if we tell ourselves things like, I am not enough, I am not smart enough, I am not pretty enough, I am not athletic enough. You know, athletes, I see a lot of athletes that go off to college, incredible athletes in high school, maybe they do a little bit of college, you know, athletics, and then who am I? That's been my identity for the last 4 or 6 years or 8 years. And now who am I? I go get a job, but I'm not that star anymore. Tends to put them in a very dangerous space. So helping people to learn, your colleagues as well as your students or your athletes or whatever environment you're in, that they are enough in every single moment. You know, if you feel crummy, you know, because of something, an action you did or something you said or a behavior you had, it's really important to sit in that and just let yourself feel it. Because if you don't, you can't move forward. My mom used to say, you can never get past anything unless you go straight through it.